How's it going, guys? It is PassiveModding here, back with another video, and this is going to be a tutorial on how to use PassiveBOT to do message translations in your server. So what this means is basically you can either use a command or react with a emote to translate any message into a different language. So first of all, what I'm going to do is just go into bot spam and go p-invite. And it'll give me an invite link to use. And if we create a new server just as a test, we go PassiveBOT, doesn't matter. You can invite this to any server you want and it'll work just fine. But if we go back here and click on that link, I'll just show you in my browser real quick. It'll show up with the bot. Now, note that you should be an admin in the server for the bot to work completely, but the main permissions it does require for this to work are obviously read messages, send messages, and add reactions, I believe. But anyways, so we'll authorize that and the bot should join our server. So if we head back up here, you can see that it's joined. It will give you the commands that you can use, but we're going to kind of go straight into that. You can look at them using p-help. And then if you react to the message with the arrows, it'll actually change the pages of the commands that you can use. And I believe it's page 4 will have the translation commands. So the basic translation you can use is just straight by using a command. So if we go p translate fr for French, hey there, exclamation mark or whatever, it'll actually translate that directly to French. And you can actually get a list of the language codes by typing the command .p translate languages, I believe. And it'll actually send you a full list in DMs, so you can see that that's how it works. And for example, using that command before, you can see fr equals French and so on. Yeah, so that's basically how you do the default translations. But if you want to actually access some of the different translations using emotes, so for example, you want to translate this message into French, but you don't want to type out the command again, what we can actually do is react using emotes. So fr, so you can actually react with that and it will translate it. So in order to actually set that up, what you'll want to do is go .p translate setup add, and then we're going to add the emote. So we go French and then fr, I believe. And so now it's not quite set up yet. The other command is .p translate setup toggle. And you can see that it's now enabled. So if we type out a message, so for example, hey there, welcome to my server, and then we go fr, we can translate that straight from English to French. And yeah, that's basically how you use the bot. You can see a list of some of the default ones as well. So by just typing this command, you can actually use the default ones as well. So for example, you can actually translate this one, I believe, to a couple different languages using some of the flags. For example, I forget which ones there are. Hungarian, I believe, works. I'm not sure which flag that is. Anyhow, if we go .p translate setup defaults, it'll show us a list of the default ones. So DE, all of these flags will translate it to that. EN, all of those flags will translate to that. ES will translate to those. PT, and so on. So, for example, let's type out this message again. And then we react with one of these flags. So, for example, flag underscore DE. Oops. React with that, it should automatically translate it. And to see a list of the custom ones you've added to your server, so for example, we've added the French one. If we go .p translate setup list, it should give us a list of the custom ones. So that's basically it for this video. There are some other features like having it send in DMs instead of in the channel. So for example, you've got a big server, you've got your announcements thing going on there, and you don't want it to fill the announcements channel up. What you can do is .p translate setup DM, and it should enable DM translation. So for example, if we go the Italian flag on that message, we should receive a message from the bot translating that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll have an invite link to the bot so you can invite it to your server, and I'll also have an invite to my server in case you need any other help setting up. That'll do it for this video, and peace out.